Hello and welcome back to Jarvis Johnson Gold, the premium channel that's free. It is. It is free, but if you're watching this, you're premium. And women be like, am I right? And boy, do I hate my wife. I don't know if you guys remember, imagine if I just said that with no context. I don't know if y'all remember a while back we talked about Ava and Javier, an Instagram prank couple, sketch couple. I'll tell you what, they're pretty sketch. They make content about being in a toxic relationship, and a lot of times it goes to pretty dark places like domestic violence, which we don't like. That's a no-no. And jealousy and just general things that make me question whether or not they should be together. It's wildly popular. They have millions of TikTok followers. And I just want to check in and see what they're up to, see if they've learned from their past misgivings. That's what we'll be doing today. I will say that is a content warning for domestic violence in fictionalized form. I am going to have to be very picky about what I show you because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, and they just let that shit fly on TikTok, I guess. I may describe portions of TikToks at some points if I am not comfortable showing it, simply because I want my job to be to make money from my job. Thank you. They have 2 million subs on TikTok. If you haven't forgotten, they go together like lamb and tuna fish, which don't go together. When my man sees his ex in public.
Hey, it's Brittany. Hey, Brittany!
Oh, hey! How are you?
Long time no see.
Did we really need to cut back to Brittany? I feel like we got the idea, right? We got the idea from the dramatic turn of the wheel and also the giant bumping that happened in the car, and also the fact that Brittany was walking out into the middle of the street despite the fact that there was an oncoming car. I'm not blaming Brittany. Obviously, my wife be like, sorry, that's just how women be, unfortunately. If you ever say hello to a woman, your wife is going to hit her with a car. There's not much to be said or done about it. So them's the brakes. Well, quite literally, them's not the brakes. Them's the gas.
It was my right of way.
So about that, I'm pretty sure you still go to jail is the thing. I think that if it's a pedestrian, you aren't allowed to hit them regardless of if they're illegally on the street. Yeah, that's the thing. I think I learned that from when I got my license. I'm not divorcing my wife for the vehicular manslaughter. I'm divorcing my wife because she doesn't know the rules of the road, okay? And that's something I care about a lot. Okay, so I was expecting the comments to be like, girl, you so crazy, or something like that, or like, oh no, I wish I could do that, because we all have a Brittany in our life, and this is like a little bit of wish fulfillment, but we don't want to do murder. But we don't judge, we scroll to the next video. Love you, but like, why did he speak to her? A little victim blaming is a treat. For our own safety, we didn't see anything, man. Sisterhood is proud of you. She's fine. Brittany just needed a nap. Carry on. What's going on? But before we get into that, we have a brief word from today's sponsor, Aura. You know when your personal information is leaked due to some sort of company hack or breach, and you hear about it 9 months later? That's 9 months too late. Like many of you, I have shared my personal information with countless companies, and unfortunately, the fact of the matter is, at some point, someone is going to have a security breach. And according to IBM, it takes an average of 277 days for the notification about that breach to be made to customers. And by then, your data has already been circulating for nearly a year. And sure, a lot of these companies offer free credit monitoring after the fact, but that's like getting car insurance after your car was totaled. I personally rely on Aura to monitor my personal data, including my social security number. It's a service I really use, and they monitor my data across billions of data points, including public court records and the dark web, to alert me to any potential identity theft. They also provide identity theft insurance in the event of the worst case, and it's not just ID monitoring and alerts that they offer. They also offer a suite of comprehensive protection tools like a VPN with over 100 locations, domestic and international, a secure password manager, antivirus software and tools to block malicious sites, proactive data broker opt-out to stop shady data brokers from selling your personal information, and so much more. Keeping your identity safe online can feel really overwhelming, so let Aura do the hard work for you. Go to my link at aura.com/Jarvis to get a 14-day free trial, and that'll be enough time for Aura to determine what information about you has been shared and do something about it. Thanks again to Aura for sponsoring this video. Now back to the video.
Lori, go make me a sandwich.
Sure, baby.
Why don't you make yourself useful and do the same?
Sorry, I already have an issue with the premise of this video. So you're just hanging out with your friends. This is like in Severance where they're like having a dinner party with no dinner. Like, I guess they're just sitting, hanging out. Only one person has a beverage and it's merch that says Ava and Javier on it.
Lori, go make me a sandwich.
He just snapped his fingers and said, Lori, go make me a sandwich. And I think that's supposed to mean something. That's supposed to be a little dog whistle of sorts. Ladies, you've heard this humor before when he tries to be cool in front of his friends. But get this, they're going to flip it on its head because the sandwich is going to have like a knife in it or something. I don't know where this is going.
Why don't you make yourself useful and do the same?
Why are they so mean? Like, isn't this the love of your life? What do you mean? Why don't you make yourself useful? You guys aren't even talking about anything. They didn't even paint the scene. They're just sitting around telling each other to make sandwiches. There was no conversation happening, no preamble, no nothing.
I gotta take a leak. I'll be back. Come on. I'm not paying you to sit on your ass.
I'm not paying you to sit on your ass? Who is he talking to? If we're gonna do sketch comedy, make the eye lines line up at least. So most of their comedy is just men and women hate each other and they shouldn't be in a relationship, or else they will quite literally kill each other or cause harm to those around them physically. Most of it's about physical harm, I will say. In fact, I'm gonna see how long it takes to find one that isn't about physical harm. That's new. So in the last TikTok, Ava ran over Brittany, one of Javier's friends, with a car. And it does currently appear that she has just shot him at point blank range. I gotta admit, I haven't seen that one before. That's new.
What was that sound?
Hey, where's Javier?
He's all around us.
What did she shoot him with? She had to double tap, of course, so she shot him twice. Within like a particle gun, she like turned him into fucking dust, dude. She vaporized his ass.
Is that my sandwich?
Yeah, all yours.
Oh, that's funny, because now they're all afraid of her because she's done murder. But I feel like she's got a number of bodies. She's killed so many people at this point that I feel like she shouldn't have friends. I feel like it would be hard for me to go hang out with this woman knowing what she's capable of. I'm starting to think of this more as like a Marvel Cinematic Universe situation. This is not like a relationship TikTok. This is Avengers Endgame. And she just snapped Javier out of existence. His courageous spirit will live on. This is why you never ask a woman her body count, because you may not like the answer. But not in the way you think.
Just let me help you.
Okay, so a couple things. First of all, we've got a flock of white Teslas here. Also, Teslas can park themselves. But of course, Ava is too headstrong for that.
Why? You think because I'm a woman I can't parallel park?
And then the joke is women are aggressive. That's always the joke. And then, you know how women can't parallel park is like a stereotype, I guess?
Just the really
As a matter of fact, turn around. I can't park when you're looking at me like that.
Minus $3,500. It's like GTA. Weirdly, this one TikTok made me log in because it involves something harmful, and not the video where a woman was hit by a car and then we showed her body lying there lifeless. Normally, like, TikTok will do this with like videos involving cars, which even Javier loved to do, I guess. The other video definitely involved a car as well. Wife trap. Tell me the truth, I won't get mad. And then let me guess, she gets mad. 100,000 likes, 1,600 comments. Everyone's loving it. Everyone loves it. This is actually the best content on the platform. Trump, please keep TikTok. This is awesome.
I'm not gonna get mad. I'm
All right.
cool. I'm chill.
I slept with 56 women total.
They couldn't come up with like another conversation for them to be having. They're married. They've been married for like a long time. I guess they're doing sketches from both them as the Gabriels, which is their name, Ava and Javier, and then they're also doing like relationship content for like more recent relationships. Because how does this become an important thing this deep into a marriage? Also, 56, I feel like if you're still counting, like you've got like one of those clickers that they use for attendance whenever you have sex, you're like, okay, so we got violence, check. And 56 is the wrong number to say. So try 55 next time. They need to do a movie. She always plays her part perfect. Hell yeah. I love that, man. It's like really cool to know like how people exist that are different than myself. I really like that. Okay, so this can't end well. Previous Ava and Javier content, I vividly remember them being perfectly normal about homeless people. They said the unhoused, this is a systemic issue. This is a failure of our government. Let me know how I can help. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. They just complained that homeless people were asking for too much, and they were ungrateful, actually. That was the previous video they did about homeless people. So let's see what they do this time.
Oh no.
Don't make eye contact.
We'll pretend to be homeless for cash? Fuck off. Come on, bro. Really?
Is he getting closer?
I think so.
Beautiful car. You're a beautiful couple.
Give him some cash.
I don't have any. Just keep staring ahead.
You know, homeless people they're like a horror movie in many ways. Guys, I saw a homeless person. It was like the scariest thing. They were like, they didn't have a house. It was crazy. So this is not violent physically, but at what cost, really?
Sir! Help me!
Oh, I can't.
Mark violence on your bingo card that only has, is there violence in the TikTok? Because every single time the answer is yes.
Help me!
Oh, I can't. I'm married. See?
Dude, at least he's got an American flag hat on, because there's nothing more patriotic than prioritizing yourself over the needs of others. How's that for a little commentary? This reminds me of like when people would tweet like, I guess I can't help a woman with her luggage at a airport, like get her luggage into the overhead bin on a plane because of my wife.
I knew I married the right man.
Hey?
Surprise, baby, you passed the test.
How to build trust in a relationship. When I trust my partner, I trust that they'll never look at a woman. I trust that they'll never help an ailing individual if they're of the opposite sex, at which point I assume my husband's trying to sleep with them, and he shouldn't do that. So no husband of mine's gonna look at a lady. So I believe it's a meme in this community to like victim blame, but why did he talk to her? And then that has like 40,000 likes. So this is awesome, right? These are the in jokes in the community you fostered.
Oh, excuse me. Could you help me with my TV?
Even before I saw Ava, I was like, this is another test, because you're not allowed to help a woman or even look at. I can't believe you even looked at her. Also, how'd she get this TV in the middle of this parking lot? I guess it's like a Facebook Marketplace situation.
Oh, no, I can't.
You know when you go to the store for toilet paper and you buy 4 loose rolls of toilet paper, you get a few loosies? It's more economical that way.
I'm married. See that?
This is the same joke, and they posted this 2 hours ago.
What wifey doesn't know won't hurt her?
What wifey doesn't know won't... Okay, so I just have a little bit of script feedback. Why did she phrase that like they're cheating? Like he's cheating by picking up a TV. Well, because he is. Because no husband of mine is going to look at a woman. That's what I always say.
Oh, you need some help?
Yeah.
This your car? Wifey's always watching.
Wait, what did she say? Wifey's always watching? Who needs Big Brother, right? This looks like a TV that they got like on the curb. They were like, oh, I have the perfect idea for this. Babe, pull over. Let's record a TikTok. Not a tax professional, but you can see here the white Tesla's in the background simply to be able to write it off as a business expense. Now, I don't know if that works, but they always do make sure that it's there. Or else how would we know that this is a parking lot? Because there's no cars in it. So where was this woman even going? Sensitive content. Some people may find this video to be disturbing. Ooh. It's always funny what they choose to put this on.
Hold that, please.
How my wife expects me to act when a woman asks for help. So these are all now about women asking for help and how my wife expects me to help no one. Let me guess. He's going to start spamming the door close button. Or he's going to do the Sparta kick to kick her out of the elevator. I'm in my prediction bag right now. Let's see.
This is marriage!
And again, violence. This is assault, actually. This is a crime. This is uncalled for. So this is a Valentine's Day post, and we started off strong by throwing down the roses.
You don't want me to be your Valentine?
I don't want you to be my anything.
But then you text me.
So, leave me on red.
Women be like, right? Unpopular opinion, but I can understand not being able to understand this specific woman because she gives a lot of mixed signals. But to expand that, to women in general, I think it's a bit much.
Won't that make you mad if I leave you on red?
Yes! I want you to want to not make me mad. I want you to give up.
What the fuck you talking?
This says something to me about society, right? Because the fact that this content resonates with so many people, I think I'm the weird one. You know, there's more people resonating with it than not within this content. So it's a good marker of where we're at, and it's not an inspiring one.
Go ahead.
Oh, no thank you wave.
Okay, so this is just like another type of video that they do where it's like, oh, you didn't say thank you, and now I'm angry about it and I'm gonna physically assault you as a result.
My sweetheart of a husband gave you his parking spot. You don't want to say thank you?
Go cry about it.
For once, can we just please let it go?
This is how Albanians cry about it.
Oh!
Oh my God. That counts as violence, I think.
Let's go. Fucking cry about it.
Yeah, that about tracks.
What are you laughing at, babe? You think she's funnier than me?
No woman is funnier than you. Here, you tell a joke. Go
I
ahead.
had this husband who loved funny women, so I cut off his wiener.
Are they aware that they make comedy videos? That's what kills me. I mean, clearly I'm, again, wrong. I'm in the wrong. This is funny to people. It's just the same joke every time.
Remember that joke next time a woman makes you laugh.
So is she expecting him to sit down and watch a comedy special and just like stone face not laugh? Why would they choose to watch comedy? Well, everything to her is a test. So she chose to watch comedy so that she could test her husband. It all makes sense. And he's gullible and failed the test. So everything's a test. Women are impossible to understand and they will kill you. That's the synopsis of today's lesson.
What's your body count?
Not here.
What the hell are we doing here?
What's going on? Cops got you?
What cops?
Oh my God. Earlier in this video, I said, don't ask a woman their body count, but not in the way you think. And they heard me and made this TikTok.
Are we talking confirmed ones or the ones they never found? Because I got rid of most of the bodies.
I'm not asking about how many people you killed. I'm asking how many guys you slept with.
Oh, 2, maybe 3.
Maybe 3. Why would you tell on yourself so much if you had killed so many people? The heels in this fucking gravel, like, bro, you don't have to always be stunning. Sometimes for the scene, you could just be in costume. You could wear a flat-bottomed shoe. I feel like they're constantly flexing on us because they're always in like designer clothes and refuse to like wear something a little bit more relatable even when the scene calls for it. Always be slaying, dude. Also, the premise of this is that this man is getting a haircut and
What's your body count?
he is sweeping the floor and asks her what her body count is in front of this man who's just presumably there for a haircut.
Let's talk about the body. Was she big up here?
Oh my God, King Batch spotted. Dude, it's like 2016 all over again. Is he gonna do a backflip?
Doubles, triples?
Bouncing around.
I don't look at that.
How big were the boobs? Were they double boobs? Were they triple boobs? I don't know how boob sizes work, but I assume they come in doubles and triples. Were there 4 of them? Were there 4 boobs? Was it a quad?
Might have moved, glanced at it while I was moving my...
This guy needs to fucking stop gooning. He's like, yeah, tell me, describe it to me. Yeah. ACAG. No, I'm not going to say all cops are gooners in the video.
Was hers nicer than your wife's?
So it's like guys are pigs, right? They don't do enough of the guys are pigs. They only care about one thing and it's disgusting and it's booba. How big was the booba? Tell me, how big was booba? Was booba bigger than your wifey booba?
Doubles, triples?
Bouncing around.
Bouncing around. It's like the most unbelievable conversations happen in these sketches. It's like no one's told them that grounding can be really important in comedy. But again, no one cares. It's a very popular video, very successful. Good job, guys. Sorry. Medieval time. This is why education is important, guys. Guys and gals and non-binary pals. Education's important, okay? Why is he running? Why do they have like an action shot for him? Like, why does he have to rush to deliver this dick pic? It's not going anywhere.
I have a little surprise for you.
Oh, I got a little surprise for you.
Okay, I've seen enough. I don't need to know how this resolves. I don't need to know how they work in violence into the sketch, that's where we'll call it. Thank you for joining me today on Jarvis Johnson Gold, and I'll see you next time.